Hello. Once again, I'm like, oh, that's right, you can't hear me. My bad. And then, of course, I can't really put this over here now. I'll try to move it out of the way. There we go. Why? Because... maybe we should do this one first. See, we're gonna do that. Guys, it's stream. What's up? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I'm like, what the? Okay, so I have that. So see, I'm gonna cheat, right? I'm gonna use the old the what would be the Photoshop trick, right? Oh no, it doesn't want to connect me to this. What the? Let's try that again. All right, now we're connected. The old Photoshop trick, right? Take this, scan it, flip it, and so now I have this, which will be the same size and font and stuff, or same size and whatnot. That way, everything will be the same, right? And get that in there. But I now need to get my light box. That's right, light box or light sheet. Not much. Pushing back assignments due dates. I understand that. What happened? What made you push them back? Staticky. Toon boom. Toon boom happened. So was it because of you in Toon Boom, or the students in Toon Boom? Ugh. Super Duo and the students. Okay. Students in Toon Boom. All right. So I don't know if you guys know about light boxes, but I know that Skip had the pleasure of using some of the light boxes from AI, and those were huge. Right? They were absolutely ginormous. And well, they have these now. I got this off of Wish for like $10. And it's this huge, like 11x17 scanner, or I mean, light box. Look at that. What? Oh. So, we come in and cheat, I guess. Bam. Right? So there's that. Yeah. So now we're gonna erase this out. Alright, can't really, it's not gonna help anything. Alright. Like I said, it's alright, there we go. Super luminous. Those light tables. Oh, the light tables? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of both, me and the students. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily the fact that you're lax versus you're more concerned about them learning than, you know, then going, oh, well, you know, we got to hit this deadline. You know, because let's be honest, it should be about learning. Right? I mean, it's kind of the whole deal, right? It should be about learning. So, if you need to push the deadline back, you push the deadline back. Plain and simple. Outside user. Well, see, it's what makes you a good teacher. I really do need to tape this down. And the one thing I hate about light boxes is that you you gotta tape them down. Not the light box, but the reference you're using. Stop being stupid. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so now I should be able to erase some of this stuff out. Extra poop that's not needed. See? And that's gonna force me to fix this then too. But figured this way we can just take care of this right off the bat, you know what I mean? I can skip. Thanks for coming out on Quiet Wednesday. Quiet Wednesday is always, well, quiet. Except for that one time. One day was super, like super duper. Give me 70 some time. The Battle Royale. Like, there she is. I know. I know. Who's winning? Oh no, it's not gonna be me. Oh, he's gonna go get it. Oh! Took it last minute. Last minute. Last minute. Just took it. It was like, haha. Put your run. Yep, super rigged. See, with single digit out there doing his whatchamacallit, his what is he doing again? D&D stuff. Miss Ebony has a hard time winning all the time. So how you doing today, Miss Ebony? You doing all right? Well, I know you've won without him here. I'm just saying, when you two are together, it seems like a fixed match. No one can win at that point. My hair. You're right, you're right. I know you can hold your own. I'm good. I'm good. I think we're good now. Almost good. Oh man, yeah, not having any light over here is driving me bananas. There's just more fireworks. I wonder if... So I have this extra light here, but when I had it on before it was too strong. You guys still see? Yeah, right? I mean, it helps a little bit. See, I'm trying to get it so that not only that you can see, but so that my light, so that my shadows don't blind me. Like, because without it, I got the shadows in the way, and I don't like that. But we also want to be able to make sure that you guys can see the drawings. That's good, right? You can still see, right? You guys see? Putting myself on a no buy until Easter. Nice. Like the stream. Thank you, Kelly. Very nice of you. Like the stream. I'm busy doing other things. Yeah, he is. He's always busy, which is understandable. He's up there trying to teach the youth, you know? So, that came through. bring another one through? Just kind of, maybe just one. I don't know if we need. We'll figure out if we need to bring the thing that over. Still, yeah. I can't share for a friend. Ah, okay. Don't you hate that? Like, don't you hate it when you have stuff to show, but or that you have done things, but you can't show anybody? I'm like, oh man, I can't show you. Sorry. Like I want to, but I can't. I know those woes. Oh man, convention season starting. I mean, granted, you know, convention season started on January 1st, but we're here in stationary supplies from Japan. Oh man, I bet they're awesome. I so badly want to go to Japan just to go and spend a butt ton of money on like art supplies, paper. One day. Although what would be really sweet is to actually get an invite to a convention. Huh. And food. The food is... I bet. I just want to go over there and be like, alright, just tell me what to eat. But see, then you gotta worry because then they try and, you know, get you something that'll kill you. Let's try and get this fool to eat something stupid. It's like, yeah, this foreigner said give him anything. That's why I think so. I've been kind of not necessarily teaching myself, you know. I have a whatchamacallit, a program, right? So I'm using Basu to help me with my Japanese, and I pretty much told myself that I will not go over to Japan unless I can speak, right? I don't have to be able to read the language or anything like that, but just to be able to speak it. That's my goal. So I have a very big incentive to keep learning. So that's what I'm trying at. I feel like more money on it. True. Really? I'm sure there's stuff over there that you're just like, man, this is gonna be horrible, and then it's like, oh wow, this is really good. Traditional, international. Trying. Oh, I guess I don't need you anymore. I would love to, you know. Is all you need. You think so? I really think you'd need more than that. Because I know those. I know those. That is bad. Why don't I know my own mask? And it's not here. Oh, shoot me now. No? Okay, I do know. Bam, bam. Oh, okay, so there is no. That's them. Train station sushi? That sounds so bad. Like, we had some train station sushi. Did you go on the Japan trip with AI? I can't remember. Oh, this? Look at how thin that is. Look at that. I love this light box. It's so easy. See, I wish I had two. And so now in the new college, since they apparently already had a trip to Japan, I should be able to mooch off of that person and then just gear it towards animation and illustration, and then I get a free trip. I get a free trip to Japan. I went for work just for a few days. What's it called? It's just. I wish I could tell you. It's called an LED tracing pad. There you go. There you go. What that says? Oh, it's input and voltage. But yeah, LED drawing tracing pad. You know, you want to know where I got this? Ooh, Wish. I got it from Wish for about $10. I couldn't believe it. It's one of those ones where I was just looking around, right? I was like, do. Could you know, they keep promoting these light boxes, and so I went and I looked, and I was like, well, how bad could it be? Then I saw the size, and I was like, wait a minute, I can do an 11 by 17. Costs $10 on Amazon. Oh, really? Is an 11 by 17 though? Because if it's 11 by 17 and on Amazon for that cheap, I'm gonna go buy another one. have one sitting in my drawer. This thing has been great. The only thing I really wish it could do was have an internal power source, because it's USB, and so, which is really cool. You know, it's USB, so you can plug it up to your laptop and all that kind of good stuff. But I really wish that it was that it would hold like a battery charge, because then, you know, you can charge it up and you don't have to be connected to the computer or laptop or, you know, anything like that. Mine is 8x10. Yeah. Still, that's not bad at all. But like I said, this thing was super thin. It's got different modes, you know, so if it's too bright, you know how sometimes when you use a light box and because it's really dark in the room or something, then it's too bright? Well, you can actually turn this one down. So, but yeah, like I said, got it on a Wish. Came in like 2 weeks. It was great. Enrique, you see how Hernandez is putting out all those flats? It's like, what the hell? Although I can't wait for his book to be done. It's gonna be awesome. And you're gonna do a comic? It's almost like the good old days. Oh, hooked on something. Nope. I know. I made the mistake, right? Because I was like, I knew I was gonna start doing comics. I was like, oh, I'm gonna start doing these comics, right? And I was like, dude, don't let me get my book out before you do. And you've been you know, I was like, you've been working on this for a while. Don't let me get my book out before you. And he's like, see, that's the difference. Like you want to get it out. Mine's more of a, I'll get it out when I get it out. And then all of a sudden he's like, screw that, I'm gonna get it out now. And I was like, dang, okay. I'm really interested to see how it's gonna look when he's done, right? Because curious to see how far he's gonna go with the coloring. Well, the thing is, he's got there's two different drawing styles that he's got on there. So there's one where it's like, I think it's one's in the past and one's in the future. Not future, but in the present. And so the one in the present is more of his realistic style. You know, the Hernandez style. I don't know how else to say it. It's like the Hernandez style. And then the other one is that more cartoony style that he's doing. So I think the past is in the cartoony style and the present is in Hernandez style. So eventually he's gonna have to do some more coloring, but I think what he has so far for the past stuff can be just flat colors. It does really work. Yeah, that's true. Good. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. That's all I can really say. I'm very excited for him to finish. But the thing is I think he's going to, you know, he'll take his time with it. So we might not get it. Well, the whole plan is for him to have it out by the end of the year, or before the year's over. So at least we'll know that in 2021 there will be a Mundo Rudo comic. In simple colors. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, Enrique. Where's my ninja, man? Pumping out all that work. Said you draw me a ninja months ago. My ninja even. Sent you reference and everything. I'm just like, whatever. Even insulted ninjas. So hurt. Down and execute. That's fair. I understand. Do. Don't really need to fill it in. Miss Ebony, I know that before we had talked about when we were talking about the Olo markers and how I said I'm ready to replace all my other ones. Well, yesterday I was working on a commission and I threw away 4 markers. I was like, well, these are halfway working. I'm throwing you away now. Like, no need to keep you. It's gone. Ports digital and others traditional. I'm guessing if you do that, if you do, you know, like parts digital and part traditional, you would need some type of different setting, meaning like one part of it's in the dream world or something like that, you know, because otherwise it's just going to be confusing. At least that's what I found, right? If you're changing styles, you really want to make sure that it's for a reason. You want to make sure it's for a reason that's besides because it looks cool. So if you can play the style change into the story, you know, that just makes things better, you know? And if memory serves me, yours is, you know, it's kind of a fantasy-ish type thing, so you could actually do that. You could really pull that off. What's up, Mandala? So Mandala, I registered for the licensing expo, and they're just like, oh yeah, so you can do it, you know, we have it open for both, like online and in person. And then I was like, well, I'm more interested in person. And they're like, all right, cool, fill this out, which I did. And then it was like, all right, we'll tell you about your tickets later. And I'm like, wait, do I have a ticket? How much is the ticket? When is later that I'll find out? What's going on here? I'm like, I do want to go. I want to go just to check it out. See the ins and outs. Not necessarily to like pitch anything, but it would be cool. Right, I have no idea. I don't know if I'm paying, I don't. No ideas. turned you on.
Oh, my computer turned off.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
That is, you can change that. You gotta go to settings, and then you can change the fall asleep setting. I can help you with it if you want. We were talking about drawing comics. Then we were talking about going to the licensing expo. So, you know how I had Dark Legacy, right? Well, that is was my intellectual property. And so if I wanted to, if I was trying to be like, oh, I'm going to sell this on my own, right? I could go to places like Mattel and Hasbro and all those places and be like, hey, look, I have this really cool, product that I would like you to license, meaning I still own it. You pay me to use the images and characters and stuff like that on backpacks, lunch boxes, anything, shirts. Or, hey, I still own it, but you can make a cartoon out of it. You can make toys out of it. So they have an expo, so a convention, where all these companies come to be pitched to or to buy things. So I could exhibit there too. Like if I'm like, hey, here's my awesome, IP, comic characters, comics, cartoons, toys, everything, right? And then someone's like, that's really cool. I want to buy it. So, licensing expo. Because nothing's gonna go on that side because it went that way. We're not gonna overdo it. Not gonna overdo it. Yeah. Can afford the 4-inch pro? Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because I don't know if I should be getting a hotel or not. Las Vegas.
Why would you not get a hotel?
Well, because I don't know if I'm going.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought you meant like you were going, but you didn't know if you'd get a hotel.
Oh, well, no.
Like, why would you not get a hotel? You're just gonna walk all night?
Yep.
That does not sound fun.
There are people who do that.
I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot about Las Vegas. That's supposed to be like cool over there or something, but
Well, it's a lot of gambling and casinos. They got a lot of shows there. So, a lot of things like that. And it doesn't sleep, right? So, stuff is open all day, all night. So, you could technically go to a place and then fall asleep in their establishment. So, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need a hotel, you just fell asleep. They might tell you to get out, like, yo, like, seriously, either buy something or get out. But you don't technically, I guess, need to get a hotel.
you know, in my English class, we keep having to kick some kid out because he keeps falling asleep and snoring really loud.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah. Because they're like, dude, I get it, you're tired. School's hard, but he just keeps snoring. Go.
Go away.